Welcome back to ReddyControls. In this short video, we're going to talk about program scan or the scan time of a PLC. Scan time of a PLC is nothing but the amount of total time the PLC takes to complete the execution of the program and do IO update scans. There are two important factors that determine the total scan time, that is the amount of memory taken by the control program and the type of instructions used in the program. For example, if you're using remote IO, the scan time will increase because the PLC needs time to process the input signals over remote IO. This continuous sequence of processing the sequential process of reading the status of inputs and evaluating the logic and then updating the outputs is called as a continuous scanning, continuous task. Processors, one of the challenges with continuous scanning is processor will be able to read an input as long as the input does not change faster than the scan time. That means input does not change state from on to off to on to off to on twice during this scan time. For example, if you look at this thing, this is where the PLC started scanning. Total scan time of 10 milliseconds. The 1 millisecond is for input scanning, 8 milliseconds is for program execution, and 1 millisecond is for the output updates. And then we have an end of scan signal. For example, if an input signal changes like this signal will not be read because the PLC is busy running the program execution. It was looking at this time period for inputs, but the input is here. So in one more example, similar case, 10 millisecond, 8 millisecond program execution, 1 millisecond. In here, it will read this signal because in this window of 1 millisecond, the signal changed. So even though it is shorter than the scan because it was on during that, we will read it. But whereas here, it will read this input signal, but this input signal transition from on to off, and then off is outside of the input scanning. So the PLC will miss this. So common scan method of monitoring inputs and data on the each scan may be inadequate for faster moving inputs. And that's where some PLCs use interrupt instructions of a continuous program, or we can even use pulse stretcher hardware modules. That's all for this video. We will see you in the next video. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment to this video.